Jackal is not pulling him out and going to a secondary, which I've never seen. Getting into this game 1. Oh, this is a loser's match. Let me change this stuff right here. Getting into this loser side match here. I'm just going to put down side for now until I find the actual round, but going right into this. Opting for FD for a start. Jackal, I mean, I don't see why. I don't see why. I mean, at the same time, I guess this, I wouldn't understand this. In all honesty, I don't know why this pick would be even for both these players. But from the looks of things, it feels like it would be. Because one of the situations where Jackal doesn't really need platforms to get around the wall because he has so many jumps and he has so much movement speed. While at the same time, Zidico, I don't know. Zidico wouldn't want to give Jackal those options on those things. Just kind of go for an FD and try and keep him in disadvantage for as long as possible. And also wants to take away the platforms. That way Jackal can potentially get the up air chain. Can't accomplish the up air chain a little bit easier. Trying to make the up air chain as hard as possible for Jackal to land, while at the same time dealing with the fact that he has no place to retreat from Jackal if he's put in a tough spot. Oh man, right now? I can say Zidico in a pretty tough spot right now. Jackal sitting pretty comfortably. Kind of just, oh wow, I'm surprised that up smash did not actually connect. I was going to say Jackal actually put in a pretty clean shot to take that stock, but unfortunately kind of messed up the punish there. In my personal opinion, I think if you know the bomb's going to put Link and Hipstone, the best option is basically to run up and just punish it as fast as possible. If you try to wait it out, then the Link can potentially air dodge, which is I'm assuming what happened to Jackal. He charges forward smash up, and try to go for forward smash instead of trying to maybe go for like a back air again or something else to try and punish Zidico's recovery choice. But not able to do it, and oh my. Surprisingly, Zidico, out of everyone, is the one who takes, well, out of the two of them, is the one who takes the first stock. From the momentum of the game and the way it was looking, you would assume that Jackal would be the one in the lead, but unfortunately, Jackal made one too many mistakes, and Zidico was able to open the man out, take that stock. And now just kind of bring up the extra credit. Zidico, man, letting your man know that Link is a character to be feared. But Jackal, at the same sense, trying to run up, trying to get a clean. Well, he got the clean up smash, but trying to take a clean stock off of it, unfortunately not able to. Yeah, Jackal kind of, I'm assuming in a little bit of a fluster right now, going for these really aggressive offstage options, which is fine because he can still recover, but at the same time you gotta understand that Zidico, playing a man with a tether recovery, can air dodge into the tether and then kind of just pull himself up for free. In a situation like that, it's really hard to do. It's really hard to pick the patient option, but unfortunately you kind of have to. Proven just there, Zidico getting a pretty clean 2-stock on your man Jackal. Just like that, it looks like we're going to run it to Smashville actually for game 2. Interesting. Typically you see Smashville as the first thing and then FD as the counter pick, but it looks like we're going the opposite direction today. Jackal opting for the Greninja, in my opinion, even though I don't know the matchup, more comfortable on the character, so definitely will do just a little bit better. Zidico just out of reach of that grab. You gotta hate when that happens. As a tether character, you kind of, whenever you throw out your recovery, and so whenever you throw out your grab and you miss just a little bit, that's one of those situations where I'm getting punished for this really hard. Nice little back and forth exchange of moves here. Both these players on even ground until that exchange right there. I'm gonna put Zidico in a slight lead. Still nonetheless pretty even. But Jackal forgetting about the bomb, running into it, and just running into it again. Alright, Jackal's really got to figure out that whenever those bombs are on the field, it kind of limits his options and his approaches because it's if he was able to play around that or even capitalize on the idea of the bomb being on the field, he definitely would be in a much better spot. Right there, Zidico going for a little too hard of a read there, hoping to catch him in with a roll, but Jackal smart enough to stay in shield and able to find react to the forward smash charge and kind of punch him in for it himself. Nice. Zidico getting a grab, going for that up throw there, knowing that this is not Battlefield, so it will actually kill. But Jackal finding a pretty clean response to your man right there. Zidico sitting on platform, thought he was safe, decided to drop through the platform into an up smash, which, I mean, shoot, I don't know why he thought it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna, I probably would have done the exact same stupid thing, so I mean, there's only so much you can question without thinking, would I also do that? And in that scenario, yes, most likely I would. Either way, though, Zidico not letting him get to him. He did give Jackal a little bit of percent, but definitely trying to swing himself back into this. Even if he does lose, I mean, he still has another game he can play with. Versus Jackal, this is potentially his last game, so he's definitely going to be playing his heart out, trying to look for a way to take this out and move on to the next round. Zidico right now in a small little disadvantaged state here. But Jackal throwing out really unsafe options, put himself in disadvantage for a little bit too long, giving Zidico the chance to bring this back a little bit. Very clean, clever option, just sitting down in the crouch, letting the shield, you know, basically shield through some of that. Instead of actually sitting in shield, using the actual healing shield to deflect that damage and put him in a better spot to react to Jackal's aggression. Definitely gave your man the chance to bring this back a little bit. And just like that, Jackal not using his not staying aware of those bombs, put himself in a bad spot. Tried to punish that up B because he figured it was punishable, but unfortunately it was not. Definitely needs to work on his awareness of where those bombs are at times, because those have basically been winning Zidico this set. Just like that though, Jackal definitely able to turn the tables, put himself in a pretty good spot, almost took the stock that one time. But we're going to see your man able to respond. I was going to say Jackal almost was able to take that stock, but went a little bit too deep for it. Now both these players just going for aggressive options, trying to take each other's stocks, knowing that they're at death percent. Please tell me that's not the way this ends. Okay, thank God. If that Zaire would have killed the Greninja, I would have been a little upset. Both these players, though, looking for a way to end this. Both not finding the right punishes that they want on each other's flubs. But it looks like Zidico going to be able to get a bomb off on your man and do just a little bit of damage. Up tilt, though, going to be able to catch your man's rolling on option and finally take him. Zidico takes the 2-0, moves on to the next losers round. I believe this is now going to be losers quarters. It won't be Zidico's match, but it will be someone else's. This is going to be Waddle? No, let me see here. Let me check.